attended a 3-day workshop at Isha Foundation, Coimbatore, on a very interesting title: Human is not a resource. I understand this title was suggested actually by Sadhguru, and when this title was indicated to me, I was very happy to participate for all the 3 days in this program. Sadhguru felt that human is a possibility. By saying that human is a resource, we are limiting human beings' potential. We are saying that a resource is measurable, and therefore when you measure anything it limits, whereas human being is unlimited. This is very much in tune with the philosophy that we formulated from beginning. When we started the first Human Resource Development Department in Larsen and Toubro, the assumption was that the department will facilitate creation of a climate where human potential can be maximized. In other words, we felt that HRD department's function is to create an environment where competencies are built in a continuous way, they are utilized, commitment or desire to work, motivation or happiness at work is also to be built by the Human Resource Development Department, but constantly being sensitive to the human needs and so on. And also a culture has to be built which will have a lasting impact in building an organization. So the philosophy of Sadhguru, that human is a possibility and it is not a resource, is very much in tune with the thinking that we had, except that we use the term human resource. We use the term human resource exactly to mean what Sadhguru is saying: human is a possibility. Of course, there is a slight difference, because when Sadhguru says that human is a possibility, I think he is saying there is an unlimited kind of a possibility. When you look at human as a possibility in organizational context, there are two ways of interpreting it. One way of interpreting it is that every human being has unlimited possibilities, and therefore, if somebody is not performing well at a given point of time, explore other possibilities. This has implication particularly for those organizations which find themselves with surplus manpower and wanting to get them out of the company. The implication for such organizations is that don't throw people away. In fact, at one point of time, Sadhguru says, our culture has become use and throw culture, which is not what used to be in the past. In the past, the culture used to be use and use, try to exploit as much as possible. So the implication human is a possibility for those companies which have a lot of surplus is to try and explore other avenues of using human beings. Because when you recruit somebody into your company, this person is joining a family. If you treat the person as an invaluable resource, then you must remember that this particular person, whom you call as an employee, is a part of your family. Now, you don't use and throw away any member of your family. When you don't need that particular person to perform certain kind of tasks, you find out other tasks where this person can be used and then will do some good to the family. In other words, organizations need to explore different kind of avenues before they can ask people to look for avenues themselves. In fact, I think the biggest story came from an individual who is attending the workshop, who said that in his company they keep 2 years' salaries as a kind of a kitty available for any bad days to come. This is for all employees can go on without doing anything for 2 years. That is the kind of a cushion that they have built, so that they don't have to throw anyone out. All these kind of things have phenomenal kind of implications. At this point of time, I would only want to say that human is a possibility, opens up our mind to treat people in our organizations totally in a different way than mere targets or target achievers. Think about it, keep mulling this particular term. Human is a possibility, and I would say not merely a resource. Human resource is not merely a resource, but it is a possibility. It will be wonderful. The moment we have this kind of an attitude, I think the whole world changes, the entire outlook changes. Thank you. We'll have more in my future discourse.